did things start going wrong? To be honest, I think it's almost as soon as we walked in. You cannot check in until 3 o'clock. So we got there at 1 minute past 3. 5 past 3, we were still standing there. Every time somebody came in, every time somebody went out, somebody went to the bar or came back from the bar, we were in the way. I expect somebody to be on that reception at 3 o'clock. So it is important to mention, we paid full price for our room. A young girl came over. There was a lot to tell, which she did tell us, and she did tell us very, very quickly. It's Christmas. We've been really looking forward to this. I was determined to have a fantastic time. Down at the Impeccable Pig down here in Sedgefield in County Durham. We initially came for an afternoon lunch. We enjoyed it so much we thought we're going to have to come back. Anyway, it's the Sunday before Christmas. I thought it would be a really nice Christmas present for Mrs. METALMAN. We did book the bed, breakfast and evening meal option. Unfortunately, on the Sunday, they don't do an evening meal. So what we've done is we've booked the Sunday afternoon lunch. And given that it's Christmas, so we've got turkey, we've got pigs in blankets. So I'm really looking forward to that. So we've got a nice, comfortable settee there. Plenty of mirrors. Not sure what this is, but either way, it's there. The bed looks absolutely massive. It's supposed to be like a 7-foot bed. And very rustic and all with those beams. So that's the door, that's the entrance door there. Nice big television. Looks like there's plenty of information here. And a nice little touch there. A couple of mince pies as well. You do have a mini bar in here as well. So if there's anything you're short of there, but these all come at an extra cost. You've got wardrobes here, so nice big, a couple of dressing gowns, heater, which hopefully we won't need, and a safe. So I feel we're going to be very, very comfortable in here. Well, a nice sound of the church bells, because just across the road, a really nice old-fashioned church there, and it's always nice to hear the sound of the church bells. It's a big room. A big roof, and it takes some warming up. Walked in there, I wouldn't say it was cold, but it definitely wasn't warm. Anyway, I did what I found out later on was the wrong thing to do, and I turned the heating up to 26 degrees just to warm that room up. Anyway, it just never moved at all. So as well as a nice comfortable bed, just had a sit down there. It does feel very comfortable, to be honest. We have got a nice big bath in here as well. I feel they might take a bit of filling, but them 2 taps should do the job there, no problem. So you have got a few little toiletries there. It's looking very nice. The bathroom continues in here. You've got another mirror. Like marbly effect. So we've got a few more toiletries there. This sparkly marble effect here. We've also got a nice big walk-in shower, and I must admit I enjoy a shower, and I enjoy a walk-in one, especially when it's got a big drencher like that. Very interesting. Proper stone here. So tonight it'll be straight down into that bath. But first thing in the morning, when I jump out of bed, I'll be jumping straight into here. Is that supposed to be like that? I don't know, it's got a strange effect on there. It can't be mucky, surely. Well, when you rub it, it's not. Whether it's a mottle effect. A nice little touch. Merry Christmas from the Impeccable Pig. And we've got a mince pie each, which I'm going to eat now. So I can't wait for me dinner. So we had about an hour in the room before we went down for our Sunday lunch, or as I assumed it was, 3 days before Christmas, a festive lunch. So I was really looking forward to that turkey, pigs in blankets. Last time we were here, the food was absolutely superb. I haven't said it was quite quiet, it was on the afternoon. So see what it's like this time. So the meat on offer is either chicken, belly pork, beef, lamb or gammon. No turkey, no pigs in blankets. Haven't said that as an extra. You can have pigs in blankets, but for an extra £6. £6 for pigs in blankets. 3 weeks ago, I was a mile down the road at George Bolam's and I had a 2-course roast meal for £6.99. And now I'm getting asked to pay £6 for a side dish of pigs in blankets. So I wasn't happy. And it broke my teeth on that, believing that. I'd asked for a quiet table, but they sat us in the corner, but right in front of us was a speaker. Now it's quite a big area. They have 3 big speakers in the room. So if you happen to be under one of them speakers, like we were, you're getting Christmas music blasted down your lug hole. I love a bit of background music, but in the background. But because there's a big space between speakers, they've got to have it turned up really loud. So if you're sat there, you get the full Monty, including a rap version of a Christmas song, which was absolutely horrific. The other thing was, you've got the restaurant area here. Next door, you've got the bar area, and that was separated by 2 curtains. So literally 3 inches from Mrs. Metalman, there was a group sat in the bar area watching the football on television. I mean, they weren't causing any trouble, nothing like that, but they were very, very loud, and there was quite a bit of choice effing and blinding language going on as well. Just didn't put you in that Christmas mood, that Christmas spirit. Now, we had 4 different people serving us, so you kind of build up a rapport with either one of them, to be quite honest. Older lad came over, plunked our main course down and was away. Chicken, it was juicy. Vegetables, fantastic. A lot of them, and they were mixed in with like a really creamy sauce. Absolutely superb. The roast potatoes, oh my goodness, dear me. They were hard and leathery, were they not? They were terrible. Did I eat them? Yeah, I ate them all right. It was about 5 o'clock at night. I had nothing to eat since a bowl of porridge at 8 o'clock in the morning, so I was ravenous. So you bet I ate them. Did I enjoy them? No, they were horrible. Mrs. Metalman had the gluten-free because that's all she can eat. And with her roast potatoes, she eventually managed to cut them in half and scrape the inside out, but left all the skin. That skin was hard and it was like eating leather. What I try to do is, I just give you my opinion, but you can then look and see exactly what we see. Then you can make your own mind up, because it may well be a place that you want to stop at. So on the menu for the starter and the main course, it did say GF next to certain courses. So Mrs. Metalman could pick something that was gluten-free. It didn't say that in the dessert menu. Young lads come over and Mrs. Metalman said, yeah, what can I have gluten-free? I'll go and find out for you. So she come back, anything can be made gluten-free. We both decided to have the same thing, Knickerbocker Glory. And when I think of Knickerbocker Glory, I think of this. World's smallest Knickerbocker Glory. She came back, two of them, plunked them down, no spoons, just about to go away. Mrs. Metalman said, which is the gluten-free one? I'll go and find out. She went away, come back with 2 spoons and said, oh, they're both gluten-free. I should have actually filmed it when I first come out, so I forgot till I was halfway through it, which didn't take long, because I think, as I mentioned, that was the smallest Knickerbocker Glory I've ever seen in my life. I think the only fruit in there was cherries, which I don't like. So overall, the 3-course Sunday lunch was a massive disappointment. Breakfast, well, thank goodness it's nice and warm in here. Because I tell you something, it certainly wasn't in our bedroom. Breakfast wasn't too bad, to be quite honest. The only thing I didn't like was a bacon. There was 2 slices of it and it was hard. Mrs. Metalman, she asked for the gluten-free breakfast, which she got and she didn't enjoy. The scrambled egg was far too watery for her. The beans, she said, horrible quality, and she left all the bacon and all, in her words, hard and leathery. So that was a disappointment. Now, would I go back there for food? We would both definitely go back on the afternoon. Based on what we had before, surroundings, lovely. Staff, fantastic on the afternoon. Food was great. So we'd go back there again. So the Impeccable Pig, they've got 12 bespoke bedrooms there, all individually decorated, all going up in price. Depending on how much you want to spend, would we stop overnight there again? No. In my opinion, it's far, far too expensive. It's trying to be something it's not. It may well be a place for younger people. So I don't want to sound too negative. It's not the way I am as a person. And I do like to give a rounded review. At breakfast, we got talked to a lovely couple that was next to us. They said last year they came to the Impeccable Pig on Christmas Day with their family, and they said it was absolutely fantastic. So we were met at the door by Father Christmas. All the kids got a present, and he says the food was fantastic. There's another point of view. At the end of the day, hopefully if you look at this, you can make your own mind up. Inside the restaurant area is very nice. It's very well decorated out. Some nice comfortable chairs, some nice comfortable booths. Upstairs, they have a private dining area that can sit up to 20 people. After the Sunday lunch, we went back to the room, and as soon as we walked back in there, Mrs. Metalman said, it is cold in here. I mean, don't get us wrong, it's not freezing cold. I said, I'll tell you what, let's put these dressing gowns on. Well, I put mine on. Now, fair enough, I'm pushing 17 stone. But I put this dressing gown on and it literally almost wouldn't fit around us. Maybe as I've been spoilt with Mrs. Metalman. Whenever I put clean clothes on, they're nice and soft. These felt as though they'd just been hiding in a hot wash, pulled out, because they felt hard, uncomfortable. There was a heater in the room, which straight away I thought, wait a minute, why have they got a heater in the room? Plugged it in, wouldn't work. Why would you need a heater in there if you've got a good heating system in the room? We were told when you check in, any problems, ring 0. But you're in a dressing gown then. Now, when we checked out, spoke to this lovely lass that we seen at our previous visit. When I told her about this, she said, what you've got to do is you've got to move the heating up in increments. So, my fault. Having said that, if that was the case, why not have a little sign underneath where you turn the heating up, just saying that. So that was our experience. Hopefully, if you've enjoyed what you've seen and you think, hey, I think I would like to visit there, hopefully when you go there, you'll have a much better experience. If you enjoyed the video, really would appreciate a big thumbs up. If you want to see more hotel reviews, castle reviews, food reviews, you want to see some hiking over the Lake District, click on that subscribe button, because all them things you will see on this channel. Every Sunday, 2 o'clock, a brand new outdoor video goes up. Every Wednesday at 7 o'clock, a brand new food review goes up. So if you like anything at all like that, click on that subscribe button. I'll tell you something, it won't be too long before I'm back out again. Happy New Year.